obviously, as one of the greatest linebackers to ever play our game, talk about Fred Warner as one of the current best linebackers in the league.
Well, I think Fred is good at a lot of things. He's really good at a lot of things. I think his ability to process and go is what makes him really good. He sees stuff, he believes it, he goes, and he knows where he's supposed to be. I think there's a lot of guys that see stuff, they kind of have an idea where to be, but Fred sees it, he goes, and that's how he's able to make plays behind the line of scrimmage. And Steve Wilkes is my guy, and that defense for inside linebackers is fantastic. So Fred is perfect, and you can't talk about Fred without Dre. So they got a tandem of dudes that are really good.
So speaking of Dre, what do you see from his sideline to sideline ability? He's probably one of the more aggressive linebackers in the league right now, especially when it comes, whether coming downhill, sideline to sideline. What pops out, stands out to you about Dre Greenlaw?
He reminds me a lot of Thomas Davis.
Yeah.
Just physical edge, attitude, toughness, but a really smart football player. So him and Fred are like perfect for each other. It seems like there's a ton of space on the field, and then the ball gets snapped, and those guys are just swarming people. So I love good linebacker play, and they fit the mold.
As one of the smartest linebackers to ever play the game, how would you game plan against Brock Purdy? What tendencies do you see?
Oh, man.
What would you try to maybe attack? What's something, just from a defensive mentality?
Yeah, I think you look at what they do. There's a lot of movements. There's a lot of shifts. I think alignment is key. So when the ball gets snapped, you got to make sure you're in the right place. You can't be moving sideways. You got to be set in your alignment, in your spot, and then you go play football. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you, brother.